so bad, you spend your cash on the you never had, yeah. Mama told me, boy, don't last, so I ain't gon' slide if that ain't by the bag, yeah. My life changed so fast that I don't even recognize myself from last year. Said she never needed no man, but when she with you, said she needs somebody else. And I ain't tryna add no pressure for you. I know that they all doing extra. She got dark thoughts of me handsome, yeah. Baby, I be messed up for you. Said she wanted me to baby, let me get a little toya. And she got dark thoughts of me handsome now. Baby, I be messed up for ya. I get dark thoughts too, but I keep them. Shorty got a friend group up, so I keep it on the low, but I peep them. Nowadays I'm stuck up in that mode, don't need a I'm really him, telling keep up. Always got that on me, let it creep up, yeah. Oh, they need a squad, they need a team up, yeah. I feel like Scotty got my beam up. No, my so bad, you spend your cash on the you never had, yeah. Mama told me, boy, don't last, so I ain't gon' slide if that ain't by the bag, yeah. My life changed so fast that I don't even recognize myself from last year. Said she never needed no man, but when she with you, said she needs somebody else. And I ain't tryna add no pressure for ya. I know that they all doing extra. She got dark thoughts of me handsome, yeah. Baby, I be messed up for ya. Said she wanted me to now, baby, let me get a little toya. And she got dark thoughts of me handsome now. Baby, I be messed up for ya. No, my so bad, you spend your cash on a you never had, yeah. Mama told me, boy, don't last, so I ain't gon' slide if that ain't by the bag, yeah. My life changed so fast that I don't even recognize myself from last year. Said she never needed no man, but when she with you, said she needs somebody else.
Word up, son, word.
Yeah, to all the and the $100 billers. Your eyes for real, who ain't got no feelings.
I got this. Just watch my back, I got your front.
Check it out now. I got you stuck off the realness. We be the infamous, you heard of us. Official Queensbridge. Tomorrow comes equipped for warfare. Beware of my crime family who got nothing to share for all those who wanna profile and pose. Rock you in your face with your nose bone. You all alone in these streets, cousin. Every man for theyself in his land. We be and keep them shook crews running like they supposed to. They come around, but they never come close to. I can see it inside your face. You're in the wrong place. Cowards like you just get their whole body. Speak the wrong words, man, and you will get touched. You could put your whole army against my team, and I guarantee you it'll be your simple words just don't move me. You're minor, we major. You're all up in the game and don't deserve to be a player. Don't make me have to call your name out. Your crew is featherweight. Make you levitate, I'm only 19, but my mind is older. When the things get for real, my warm heart turns cold. Another story gets told, it ain't nothing really. Hey, yo, done. So I can get my mind off these yellow back. While they still alive, I don't know, go figure. Meanwhile, back in Queens, the realness and foundation. If I couldn't choose a better location when it penetrate. Feel a burning sensation, getting closer to God in a tight situation now. Take these words home and think it through. Or the next rhyme I write might be about you, son. They shook. Cause ain't no such things as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look. They shook. Cause ain't no such things as halfway crooks.
Scared to death and scared to look.
Living the life that is honest. There's numerous ways you can choose to earn funds. Some get locked down and turn nuns. Cowardly hearts and straight up shook ones. Shook ones. He ain't a crook, son. He just a shook one.
For every rhyme I write, there was so much trust safeguard in my life. Ain't no time for hesitation. The only leads to you don't know me, there's no relation. Queensbridge MC don't play. I don't got time for your petty thinking, mine, son. I'm bigger than those claiming that you but you're scared to hold. And once the smoke clears, you be left 13 years in the projects. My mentality is what, kid? You talk a good one, but you don't want it. Sometimes I wonder, do I deserve to live? Or am I gonna for all the things I did? No time to dwell on that, cause my brain reacts. Front if you want, kid, lay on your back. I don't fake jazz, kid, you know I bring it to your live. Stay in a child's place, kid, you out of line. Mind's thirsty for recognition. got my mind flipping, I'm bucking. Digging my ways out of hope for hustling. Get that loot, kid, you know my function. Cause long as I'm alive, I'm a live. And once I get on them, I put on all my peoples. React quick, spit lyrics like the head. You don't know when I roll up the beat, go sleep because I'm free.
Son ain't shook, this ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look, they shook. This ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look, they shook. This ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look, they shook. This ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Living the life that it comes in. There's numerous ways you can choose to earn funds. Some get locked down and turn nuns. Cowardly hearts and straight up shook ones. He ain't a crook, son. He's just a shook one. To all the villains and the $100 billings. Real brothers who ain't got no dealings. The whole bridge. Boys get the money. Just the first side. Keeping it real, you know. Boys get the money. It ain't that shit. So good.
Welcome everyone to 2K Sports. The stage is set, the fans are buzzing, and two teams ready to go. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Here are the five for the Raptors. Their front court is Barrett and Barnes. Ingram is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Boston, we've got Bird. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Doncic in at the 2 spot. Now here's Barnes. Off the mark and a bad shot there. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Kuzma. That's good, and SGA with the assist.
That's a terrific kick-out pass. That's what we call a winning play.
Ingram outside. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And Barrett gets it to go.
And this is who Barrett is, a competitor, someone who looks to get revenge whenever he can.
From past the arc, Kuzma can't get it to go.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
The Raptors making a switch here. Dick's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And here's Doncic from the arc. Drops in the tray.
Doncic can score from distance, whether it's spotting up or off the dribble. And he has got a maturity to his skill set.
Now, here's Quickly. Left side, Barrett. 5 on the clock. Dick wide open. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Boston. It's a 3-point game. Bird passes to Wembanyama. Shoots over Pirtle. Wembanyama finds Bird. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, this is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
And the Raptors miss again. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
I like his focus in the paint. He didn't want to waste a high-value opportunity.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's ready to talk things through with them. Boston making a switch here. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. For 3, Barrett. Good on the three-point shot. He has 6.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
He isn't messing around. Out there, when you drain a 3 on her squad, she's coming for revenge.
Now here's Pirtle. A 3 from Barnes, and it's Bird with the rebound. And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Boston. Wembanyama down low. Defended by Pirtle. Oh, and he misses the dunk. 1:44 left to play here in the first. Pass to Barrett. Good, nice job down low. 8 points for R.J. Barrett.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing. Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
And here's Bird from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Wembanyama. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Nobody near Barnes. From outside, off the mark. Boston leading by 10. Kuzma inside. Barnes on him. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%. Quickly looking it over. And that one drops. Here's Kuzma. That will count. And the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player up.
And so it's Boston, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Boston?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. They've got Dick, and it's Abaji in at the 4.
And when you get physical with Gilgeous-Alexander, you really have to hit him, or else he just powers through that contact.
Here's Mobo, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Outside, SGA lets it go with the 3. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Easy to see why so many are high on Kuzma. Games like this prove how special he can be.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Ingram, takes the 3, and the Raptors miss again.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
It's Kuzma penetrating.
Well, sometimes when you see the athleticism these guys have, it reminds you that this league has some of the best athletes in the world.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. In the corner, it's Ingram. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Ingram's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Bird outside. Doncic kicks to Bird. And again, Boston with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
The shot's good from Quickly.
This is some quality playmaking, feeding a perimeter shooter while all eyes are directed inside.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Toronto. There it comes in for Ingram. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A blue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
A nice shot by Bird.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
Pass to Poeltl. To the inside. Oh, that's blocked.
The offense thought it'd be an easy shot, but he proved them wrong there with authority.
SGA passes to Bird. And again, Boston with the triple.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And again, Toronto no up.
Looking to answer the 3 from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Kuzma passes to Doncic. Outside, SGA. For the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
The Raptors making a switch here. Shedd's checked in. And Barnes gets double teamed. Here's Poeltl. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, good luck guarding that. That's impressive ball control.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Kuzma inside from the arc, and Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Kuzma. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 in the game. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. Out to Bird, over Barnes,
And another basket for Boston.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch-and-shoot game.
Inside, and Kuzma slams it in.
And he has it all grooved in tonight. Coach should tell him to stay in attack mode.
29 seconds left now here in the second. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And slam dunk by SGA.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
11 feet away, and again it's Boston converting.
Nice jumper there, flashing how dangerous he can be shooting the ball.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Team foul.
That's his first foul.
Checking in for Toronto, number 00.
Barrett the pass to Barnes. And the Raptors miss again.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And so it's Kyle Kuzma making things happen for Boston. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Back to the action in just a minute. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
Bird is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Doncic. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. That's the Boston 5. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Doncic has got 6.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
Pass to quickly. Softly drops in the floater. He has 7.
You won't see a much smoother touch than that. Nice use of the floater.
He gets that one.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there, then continuing to press the advantage.
Onside, Barrett bangs home the trifecta.
Incredible night for Barrett. He scores in a multitude of ways, and he brings the effort on every possession.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Dick. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
And here's Barnes for 3. Rebound Boston. Kuzma's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Kuzma's got 28 points for the game.
Well, look, the defense has had no answer for him. They need to keep getting him the ball until that changes.
Walter, he's checked in for Grady Dick. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Barrett finds Barnes. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Kuzma. Finished off the break. Kuzma's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And Kuzma slams it in.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Here's Boston now. They're on a 16-5 run. Here's Kuzma. Hits it from three-point range. Kuzma's got 35 in the game.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And this is the kind of defense you love seeing. He went after that block and got it.
Yep, it counts.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Just tough, gritty play there by Barnes. That's how you deal with physicality.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Bird. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama has got 4 assists in the game. Pass to quickly. Here's Barnes. Puts up a 3. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Kuzma finds Bird. Good work there as it goes. 22 points for Larry Bird.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And it's blocked.
Well, no matter how close you are to the rim, if the defense is lurking, consider moving the ball.
All alone. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 11 rebounds in the game. The offensive rebound.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Boston shooting their second and third free throws tonight. The Raptors making a switch here. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Boston on top, running away with this one. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So for Toronto right now, we've got Barnes, and it's Mobo in at the 5 down low. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Mobo's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Toronto. Doncic passes to Kuzma. It's rebounded by Lawson. And so it's Lawson with it, bringing it up for Toronto. Mobo can't hit. Here's Boston now. Three-pointer, Bird. Offensive rebound. And Wembanyama up top. Barnes against Kuzma. The second chance effort. Here's Wembanyama.
And we talk often about Wembanyama's insane lift. There, we see it on the offensive glass.
Pass to Mobo. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Boston.
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Pirtle, he is checked in for the Raptors. And here's Barnes for 3, and Boston with the rebound. Kuzma's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Kuzma's got 39. Pass to Barnes. And the layup's good off the glass.
Barnes, so physical
inside. He can beat you down there as well.
Doncic kicks to Kuzma. That misses off the backboard.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Pass to Barnes. Pirtle sets the pick for Barnes. Now Pirtle, just 4 to shoot. Banked in off the glass.
Barnes really just forcing the D to commit. They chose him, and boy, did he make them pay.
And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Kuzma's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Bird. Drills it from outside. Bird's got 25 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Abaji can't get it to go. And here's Boston. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And again, Boston with the triple.
And his ability to affect a game goes way up when he's knocking down shots from three-point range.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Abaji. Toronto working the ball around now. And the Raptors miss again. And here's Boston. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First one falls for.
And the edge Kuzma plays with is terrific. A tough, versatile player who plays with a real hunger to keep getting better.
It's Barrett on the wing. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Dick. Quickly with a wide open look. No good with the triple. And here's Boston. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Amazing how many different guys can throw it down in this league.
Outside Barrett. Over in the corner, Barnes. And the Raptors miss again. Bird way outside. That's good.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. And as we leave you, we give you...
You going against the guys, you gonna lose tight. Pray to God that got shoes tight. Pop it right about the blue type. Put the double O in the moon. Serotonin, that's a cool type mix. Mix it. Houston, Atlanta, feeling like a zoo type mix. Shot it, take it. Eating all the, throw some food type. Shot it, make it work, now the 5 type. Eating all the, throw some food type. Eating all the, throw some food type. All your homies crashing on some food type. Flooding up the spot, it's like a pool type mix. All your homies crashing on some food type. All your homies crashing on some food type. Eating all the, throw some food type. Kick slow flow, jitsu type. Red light, my dreadlocks. Cook it up. Push it up with my dogs. I gotta move tight. Thomas they cover my flaws, I ain't had to brand new tight. jeans to say I think I'm over tight. Put it down with the she think she my manager type. Shot that she was the one I would forever have a boss. The picture said homie playing on Muslim type. 81 thought for the teeth, I still ain't smiling for this. This that she better than me, she on that IG model. Show some superhero, so how the my height? When the bitch she on her type. All I want is I ain't got no taste. Little, middle, sit right here on my type. Might put some dollars in my glass, whoa, on my mic. What the f y'all talking my bodies for? Y'all just type.
Put up, I don't hang with rats, that's some new type. On the news type. Don't screw tight, just sad, crew tight. Got a bad, that home voodoo type. Take down mega stallions by the group type.
Text high level my shirt, Rasta type. I live my dreams, Rasta type. I just take a the turch, shell monster type.
She don't speak no English, man, the top type. She me around her mouth cause I'm a boss type.
Throw your hands in the air right now, man. Feel it right here. Sky starts. Yeah, Khaled, I see you. Showbiz, born law. Yeah. I don't give a fuck about your faults or mishaps. We from the Bronx, New York, things happen. Kids clapping, love to spark the place. Half the cats in this world got a scar on their face. It's a cold world and this is ice. $500,000 for the charm, brother, this is life. Got the Phantom in front of the building, Trinity, yeah. 10 years been legit, they still figure me bad. As a young, was too much to cope with. Why you think the BX nickname it Cook? Should have been called, or maybe I did it all, I put the pieces to the puzzle. Just as long, I knew me and my people was gonna bubble. Came out the gate on some flojo. Fat brother with the logo kid. Said my don't dance, we just pull up our pants and do the rock away. Now lean back. Come on, I said my don't dance, we just pull up our pants and.
We welcome you to our 2K Sports broadcast. Some great basketball in store for you. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Bird. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Doncic in at the 2. Here we go. And for the 76ers, we've got Oubre, Tyrese Maxey out there with Quentin Grimes. Then it's Paul George, and it's Embiid in at the 5 spot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Maxey, no good. And here's Boston. Kuzma kicks to Bird. It's good from long range.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
Here's Grimes. Pass to Maxey. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now George, following the miss by Larry Bird from deep. Oubre outside. Off target from outside. Here's Boston now. Bird way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Bird's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Boston. They set the pick. Grimes passes to Embiid, and it goes down 2 points.
And the sheer size of Embiid poses so many problems for the opponent, and he's using it well to score inside against him.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice ball movement by Boston. Lets the three fly, and Bird gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. Bird's got 9.
And that's why you can't leave anyone open.
And the foul called on Larry Bird. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's George.
And I know Coach enjoys seeing this. A big effort being made on the defensive end.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by SGA.
One of the quickest players in the league. Once Gilgeous-Alexander gets a step on you, it's over.
Outside, George. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's Boston now. They're on a 13-5 run. And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same. But can he hold off Father Time?
Now, Doncic. Paul George missing from long range. A nice shot by Bird.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid hard to deny.
Bird finds Kuzma. Wembanyama, right side. And here's Bird from the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Trendon Watford comes in for George. And Jared McCain subbed in for Quentin Grimes. Here's Watford. There's 1:17 left here in the first quarter. McCain's shot is off. Boston leading by 15. Doncic kicks to Bird. Three-pointer. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's Bird with a 3. Bird's got 27. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
Paul George, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Philadelphia also making some changes. Drummond's checked in for Paul George. Gordon comes in for Oubre. And it's Edgecombe in for Maxey. And here's Bird for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And so it's Larry Bird making things happen for Boston. How about this? He scored 30 points from beyond the arc so far. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Edgecombe is out there with Jared McCain. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Trendon Watford. And it's Gordon in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Nice ball movement by Boston. Nailed from three-point land. Bird's got 35 in the game.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch-and-shoot game.
Here's Watford. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Showing the strength inside to take the hit and finish.
And Bird with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Bird's got 38 points.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Fighting through the contact. He doesn't mind getting physical on the drive.
SGA into the lane. Yes, that goes in. SGA's got his second bucket of the game to go. And the foul called on Larry Bird. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Philadelphia. Bonus checked in, and Paul George is subbed in for Trendon Watford. Now Edgecombe. Here's George. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Working hard for those 2 points. PG can score it from just about anywhere on the floor.
Greg, we know something every scout liked about PJ Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
A nice shot by George.
And that last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer. Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Edgecombe, no good.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
Three-pointer, Bird buries it from three-point range. Bird's got 46 points.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
From deep three-point land. And again, Boston with the triple.
And how about the confidence to pull up from out there? And what skill to knock it down?
Here's George. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. George has got 7 points here in this quarter.
I love seeing George be so assertive down low. Certainly doesn't lack confidence. An accomplished scorer.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
The shot by George, wide open. And it's George again missing. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Boston. Kuzma passes to Bird. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
43 seconds left to play in the first half. Count it.
Well, look at what he's done in this game. You can't stop him when he's red hot like this.
Pass to Grimes. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
The shot's good. Bird's got 58.
And you could tell, even in warm-ups, he was primed for a big night.
17 seconds left here in the second. And here's George for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. George has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
From downtown. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big-time finish to the quarter.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Boston on top as they end the second quarter on a 20-7 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Larry Bird.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
On the floor for Boston. Doncic out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Bird in at the small forward position. Count that one.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. Well, that's part of his role. With great size, they rely on him to help control the boards.
Grimes passes to George.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Drummond's checked in for Trendon Watford. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Nice shot by SGA.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
The three from George. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Here's Kuzma, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Kuzma's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Oubre outside. Outside, Maxey. Clock at 6. It's George on the wing. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. Yep, that one goes. And here's Boston. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Grimes passes to Maxey. Oubre outside. Here's George. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Bird with the bucket.
Well, look, just a few years ago, that's a bad shot. Not anymore.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Here's Oubre. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Well, that's just outstanding focus, absorbing the contact and finding a way to finish.
And the 76ers making a change here. Bonus checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
George, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound, Boston.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Kuzma. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. And here's George for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
From deep, George knocks down the 3-ball. George has got 4 this quarter.
And knocking down threes is so key. It makes defenses come out of the paint and gives your team some space to operate. Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to George. From deep. George missing again. Here's Boston now. The three. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Kuzma. Doncic has got 5 now.
Doncic can score from distance, whether it's spotting up or off the dribble, and he has got a maturity to his skill set.
And so it's Boston holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Gordon, Watford out there with Edwards. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Pass to Gordon. Pulls from the top of the key. Count it.
Yeah, good work on the in-between shot. I like seeing guys use this area of the floor.
On the wing, Bird. A 3-ball. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 9 assists in the game. Great passer. Edgecombe with it. Outside Edwards. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Doncic will bring it up for Boston. And the 76ers with possession. Pass to Lowry. Lowry drawing the double team. Gordon the pass to Edwards. Off target with his 3. Bird with it. Lowry picks him up. Fade away. And again, it's Boston converting.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
The biggest adjustment for Wembanyama will be dealing with how physical today's NBA defenses are. Nice finish there through the contact.
And here's Bird for 3, and the 3-ball is good. Bird's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for Boston.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Edwards looking it over. Will it go? Another miss by Philadelphia. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And when you get physical with Gilgeous-Alexander, you really have to hit him, or else he just powers through that contact.
Back to Lowry. Oh, good on the triple. Here's Boston now. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. 3-pointer, Bird kept alive. Doncic kicks to Bird. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Bird's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire 4th quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the 3-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Doncic passes to Bird. It's stolen by Edwards. Outside Gordon. Here's Edgecombe. Guarded by Doncic. And the basket by Edwards.
Well, sometimes it's just this easy. He gets the ball and fires.
The drive by Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Pass to Watford. Latre. He's off on that one. And here's Boston. They're on a 19-5 run here. And here's Bird from the arc. The three-pointer is right on target.
Man, you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lowry with the ball. Guarded now by Larry Bird. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The rookie providing the answer. All right, BJ.
Here's the three. And Bird with the basket on the assist by SGA.
Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. And
back too close, you ain't even on me. First my brother, way back from the north. It's the NBA, spending like they owe me. Gotta stay select, don't come around to me. Better come correct, different lives that we lead. I'm in the Nike check, in a bank Louis V. Two's on the market, lights don't make no sense, pop up for a minute, eyes up on my whip, Benzes and BMs, lights don't make no sense, falling, man, back too close, you ain't even on me, way back from the north, it's the NBA, spending like they owe me. Talk or the show, it's that stress to get in me, and it's closer to the chest when the pocket's too deep. Two's on the market, lights don't make no sense, pop up for a minute, eyes up on my whip, Benzes and BMs, lights don't make no sense, back to you ain't even on me. Way back from the north, it's the NBA, and they like they owe me.
What's a black grand national? Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take it. Yeah, watch it do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? It's the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Need you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. That's your life and it's weird, baby. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I admit, man. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take it. Hey, watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them. And they both. I hate them hating on them. And they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. I cut my granny off and she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel yelling. It's not enough. Few solid left but it's not enough. Few that'll really step but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself but it's not enough. Hey. Hey. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. One shot, they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was past interference. Padlock around the building. Pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux, soon as I up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could bet it. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Were you trying to get crazy with this, eh? Don't you know I'm loco?
Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. We have a great game on tap for you. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. So the New York starting five. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the center position. And for Boston, Victor Wembanyama is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Bird in at the three, the small forward. Here's Brunson. Following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. Hart outside. Misses the three.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Doncic, no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns. Greg is a 7-footer. is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Back to Brunson, pass to Bridges. Here's Towns for three. Kuzma pulls it in. Here's Doncic, and they pick up two. Doncic has got his second basket of the game.
And sometimes players forget that Doncic is 6'7", meaning he's more than capable of scoring inside.
Now, here's Anunoby. Hart, wide open. He fires. New York, no good that time either. Here's Boston now. Stolen by Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
With enthusiasm, Anunoby punishing the D for giving him that opening.
Here's Kuzma. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives the coach crazy to concede second chance point.
Runs in the pass to Towns. Bridges, no one around him. Offline with his three. Here's Doncic. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And Doncic, so crafty as a player. Remarkable at finding different ways to get these calls.
All free throws good from Doncic. It's an 8-point differential. Brunson surveying the D. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
And he comes up with the deuce. Doncic has got 8 points.
Well, great handles and I like how he finished it off with the bucket.
Brunson. The pass to Towns. Hart outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Boston leading by 7. Out to Bird. This one for 3. The shot will not fall.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Hart. That three off the mark.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has yet to score.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
On deep, Brunson. Rebound, Boston. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Here's Boston now. They're on a 16-5 run here. On the wing, Anunoby to the middle. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Sticking with it. Towns wanted that bucket.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for New York. Miles McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. Boston leading by 8. Here's SGA. An easy 2 points on the layup. SGA's got 6.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominating.
Now, here is Bird. And Doncic throws it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Doncic. Great play by Bird to set it up. And that's 12 points for Luka Doncic.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Bird way outside.
Oh, he made it!
How about that?
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Well, that's an energizer boost heading into the net.
And so it's Boston Out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
Here are the five New York has to start here in the second. We've got Yabusele, Miles McBride out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Robinson, and it's Dadier in at the small forward spot. 4 on the shot clock. Tries a 3. Dadier's shot is off. Boston leading by 19 points. And Benyama outside. And the 3 off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The shot by Clarkson, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
New York trails by 21. Anunoby in the corner. New York, no good that time either. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Boston. Doncic passes to Wembanyama. They double team Wembanyama. That one drops for him.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Anunoby has the open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Boston leading by 23. Kuzma inside. Brunson covering. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Good on the triple.
An expert shooter in the corner. Bridges knows that angle so well.
Stolen by Brunson. For 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by Bird. SGA finds Kuzma. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Kuzma's got 6 points.
Well, off-ball readiness is key to a good offense. He was prepared to take the shot the moment he got the ball.
Connects from three-point range.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Making the defense look hopeless. Brunson so clever with his ball handling.
Here's SGA. And here's Bird for 3. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Well, one sign of a great player, the ability to find teammates like he just did. Set them up for success.
Back to Brunson. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for Miles McBride. Brunson with a clean look. No good from outside. Boston leading by 22. And he makes that one. SGA's got 6 here in this quarter.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain him.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Here's SGA. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Brunson the pass to Hart. On the wing, Bridges. Launches it. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the layup is good. He's got 16.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
And here's Brunson. He's got 7. Pass to Yabusele. Here's Anunoby. No good on the 3. Bird way outside, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Boston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. He'll get you back to the action after this break.
They're measuring up the shot.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Doncic. That's Bird. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Wembanyama in at center. That's the Boston 5. Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Hart, no good.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Oh, you got to be careful guarding him out there because he's more than capable of drawing fouls.
For Boston, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And the edge Kuzma plays with is terrific. A tough, versatile player who plays with a real hunger to keep getting better.
Anunoby, no good. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Oh, Kuzma's in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And it's Brunson missing. Boston with the ball. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. Anunoby's got 6.
You can't let Anunoby get those corner threes. That's his favorite shot. OG is money from there.
Bridges kicks to Brunson. To the paint. The kick out to Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Puts up a 3. Rebound Boston. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Knocks it loose. Towns with the steal. Floats one up. He can't get that one. Nice D from Bird. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. We've got 1:48 left here in the third quarter. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's Bridges. The kick out to Anunoby. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
A different look for New York. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Doncic passes to Kuzma. Outside for Wembanyama. Now here's SGA. Defended by McBride. Pass to Bridges. Down low. Here's Anunoby. And he banks in the layup. Anunoby's got 6 here in this quarter.
Powerful move by Anunoby inside. He really attacks when he's in close like that.
And the dunk by SGA.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
McBride's shot is off. Here's SGA. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Towns. Gershon Yabusele comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Mikal Bridges.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
The 3 quarters of play. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th, we've got Mitchell Robinson. Gershon Yabusele is out there with Clarkson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's McBride in at the 2.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And New York making a change here. Dottier's checked in. And here's Brunson outside. And Boston with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
3. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Brunson. Yep, that one goes in there. And it's 9 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Kuzma lays it up and banks it in.
That's the kind of activity on the offensive glass that can be a game changer.
To the inside. Here's Brunson. Kuzma pulls it in. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Doncic with the bucket.
There's no end to the ways Doncic can score.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for New York. Dottier's shot is off. And here's Boston. They're on a 13-5 run here. Doncic's shot is good.
And nothing better than knocking down the triple.
Doncic has gotten 2 of his 3 attempts to fall from beyond the arc. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Trains it from beyond the arc. Clarkson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Got that one up quick.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. Doncic kicks to Bird. 3-pointer. Lets it go from deep. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 assists in the game. Brunson outside. Buried from 15 feet out. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And a new group in for the Knicks.
Anthony Towns, Josh Hart, OG.
Here's Brunson.
Mikal Bridges.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. From 17 feet out, misses off the right iron.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Anunoby passes to Bridges. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, Bridges has been experimenting with his motion recently, but when it works, it works.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Doncic. Boston again missing. New York with the ball. For 3, Bridges, and again, New York with the triple.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something to maybe carry over into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Out to the right wing. Towns, the pass to Brunson. The kick out to Anunoby. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one goes on Anunoby.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Brunson outside.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And again, Boston with the triple.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here.
For every rhyme I write, there was so much trust safeguard in my life. Ain't no time for hesitation. The only leads to you don't know me, there's no relation. Queensbridge, and you don't play. I don't got time for your petty thinking, mine, son. I'm bigger than those. Claiming that you, but you're scared to hold. And when the smoke clears, you be left. 13 years in the projects, my mentality is what, kid? You talk a good one, but you don't want it. Sometimes I wonder, do I deserve to live? Or am I gonna for all the things I did? No time to dwell on that, cause my brain reacts. Front if you want, kid, lay on your back. I don't fake jazz, kid, you know I bring it to your life. Stay in a child's place, kid, you out of line. Mind's thirsty for recognition. Got my mind flipping, I'm fucking. Think I'm always out of hope for hustling. Get that loot, kid, you know my function. As long as I'm alive, I'm a living. And once I get on them, I put on all my peoples. React quick, spit lyrics like the head. You don't know when I roll up the beat, go sleep because of free.
Sonny shook, this ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look, they shook. This ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look, they shook. This ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look, they shook. This ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Living the life that comes with. There's numerous ways you can choose to earn funds. So some get locked down and turn nuns. Cowardly hearts and straight up shook ones. He ain't a crook, son. He's just a shook one.
know there's gonna be
work every day till we weekends. I fi turn it up on the weekends. Boss a toast to your real friend. Tell me what you're drinking, girl.
Hey, he running up all the money on you.
Good time.
Good times, it's gonna be some good times. Man, we used to pull up and let them fight at that hood time. Remember I used to when it was about that. If that little walk up tripping, she get that much time. I don't waste time. I don't have patience, baby. Didn't go fast, she speed racer. We go wild off to pizza. She my boss like a grandson. Come here, baby, I'm molested. I let her write me my suggestions. Pop quiz is a pop quiz. All my money coming clean, you can't pop this. She got that locked up like last year. Come to my lights like a reindeer. Me and Poppy on the same. My diamonds could never stand still. Where you going, can't come here. I'll always take you back for your.
Come over good time, what's a bad one? You say you want, give me something long time. Me do this thing, what's something like crime? I make you sing this line.
Say what I did, you know, bro.
Good time,
Therefore, I'm riding up like a stroller. I survive in a that my wanted like a lawyer. And I'm coming red like Coca-Cola. I'ma have a very good time. I swear to God, I can never sound like a little shorty. She say she like all of her rhymes. Where is my phone at Cooley? I want you to pass it to thugger. Even in the summertime, me and the shout it cutter. I swear to God, I'ma tell you, dog got the struggle. Baby girl, sit it down, you not know like a hush. I told her mama I don't mind what my teeth do. I wanna control you like voodoo. I'm started screaming freak on phone and blue. Every time I have a good time, do
good time, come over good time, what's a bad one? You say you want, give me something long time. Me deal with this thing, what's something like crime? I make you sing this line. Good time,
Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know? Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know? Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know? Rufus boy, let me love. Caught up in my tape. Don't care what you say to me, I'ma bite your feelings out. I miss you in the basement. But your brother was a good substitute for you.